Shannon Sharpe has to be one of the slowest dudes ever.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. Now, it seems that Shannon Sharpe has gotten himself into some murky waters out here, bro. A lot of the lessons I teach in the video are to protect you as a regular dude, your average guy, not your $100 million guy, not a guy who has a bunch of money in the bank. But see, the thing with these dudes, they want to obtain status, money, and all of this stuff to bring these type of women around them, OF girls, women that don't have the best intentions, right? Because it makes them feel like the man. I believe Shannon says something about, I don't want to date my age, I want to date my wage. And that's cool. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But when you're keeping chicks around for your own ego and not for what they're bringing forward to you, it's never going to end good, bro. Because here's the thing. He could have avoided all this by understanding who he is in the situation. Dude was saying, oh, I want her to be on my terms and meet with me here and this. Bro, you got to see her once a month, once a week. What's the obsession with this chick? You understand? Now she's coming out and she's saying a bunch of stuff about him. And I want people to understand that this is a shakedown from the spirit of Jezebel. This is a shakedown, but we have to hold Shannon accountable. Men are always talking about, we got to hold women accountable. No, you have to hold yourself accountable. Women cannot do what men don't allow. You're mixing yourself up with the wrong woman. This is what can happen. Yes, it's a shakedown. Trying to offer her $10 million to keep it quiet. The Tony Busby guy, no. I got this. Now they're going to try to milk him for everything they can. This could have all been avoided. All of it. Chick talking about, I know you missed this big juicy YouTube chill. You know, 25,000 per cheek. What? You see, this woman told him countless times how she saw him. As a mark. Somebody to come up off of. She said, oh, I want your baby gravy inside of me. You're going to be stuck with me. Put a big black baby inside of me. See, this is that stupidity right there. When you're dealing with a woman and she even says something like, you know, if I get pregnant, I hope we have a kid who comes out with good hair. Hope we have a kid that comes out light skin and not dark skin or whatever. See, that woman sees you as a black man. She doesn't see you as a man. A real woman just is going to be happy to have a healthy baby. That is all. When women start saying all this, I want a big black baby inside of me and all of that stuff, she's letting you know that she sees you as a sucker, a mark, somebody to come up off of. Baby gravy? What type of young chick talks like that? What type of young chick talks like that? Really think about it. Shannon did not understand the type of dude he is. Now he's getting treated like a regular dude, but the only thing is the regular dude gets taken to the cleaners with not that much money. He has a lot of money and he's still going to get taken to the cleaners. Don't you guys understand this? When I tell you that you could be very attractive but act this way, and a woman will categorize you in that bin of guys who act that way. Oh, he might be attractive, he might have this, but I can get over on him. Those other guys aren't as attractive and I can still get over on them, so I'm gonna put him over here. You know, they released an audio too. That's something I want to talk about, so let's get into it.
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Saying you're gonna choke her is a big no-no. See, Shannon was falling into this race play stuff. All of this kinky, freaky stuff. Falling into it, thinking that it's like that. And I want to put guys onto a secret. You hear the woman's voice and how she's all low and her voice tone is really weird. I was talking to some flight attendant not too long ago that was really good looking, looked like an OF girl, right? I instantly stopped talking to her. I don't like chicks who talk in that tone. The way she's talking to him is like she doesn't take this guy seriously. And even if that's her personality, women that have that tone of voice, guys, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. They sound soulless. They sound like they have no energy. Straight like that. This could have all been avoided if he wasn't so thirsty to be wanted by a woman in particular. See, that's another thing too. When you look at Shannon and you look at that chick, do they look like they mesh together? No, he's simply relying on the money. You think young chicks don't know this? This is why they go after older men. This is why they will entertain older men. This is why they will date older men. But they don't really see nothing with the dude like that. They know that he has the bag. They know older men are more susceptible to having the bag because they've been through life already. They got it figured out and they got it together. So why don't I get under him and see what I can get out of him? And if he ever pisses me off, I can file false allegations and try to come up off of him. Then go back to the younger dude that I really want. Go back to the guys that I actually want that can have me for free. You understand? There's always going to be a cost to pay when a woman doesn't really like you like that. And we're seeing the cost right now. It all equates to the same thing. So I tell dudes, only deal with women that cooperate. See her on the phone. Well, I don't really want to do and you know, I guess I got no choice. And I'm going to choke you next time I see you. You going to like it. Who talks to women like this, bro? Unless the woman is actually interested in you and that's y'all thing together, right? Who talks like that? Knowing that they're a sports commentator, all this stuff, deals with ESPN, Disney, all this stuff, knowing that, gonna talk like that on the phone to the chick. Young women record things. Young women take pictures of things. And he's also saying there's gonna be a sex tape that he's anticipating that's gonna come out. That's gonna be somewhere along the lines of, it's gonna be shorter to make him look worse, but it should be longer. And it exposes that the relationship was consensual. Now a second accuser is coming out. And it's just not a good look. And more people are probably going to come out. This is how it happens. Whenever a man transitions and he's about to get a big bag, right, and really elevate to the next level, and these accusations come out, another woman comes out. And another woman comes out. And another woman comes out. And then they lose their sponsorships, their brand deals. They lose all of it. They get deplatformed, demonetized on things because companies don't want to associate themselves with this. Now, he might come out of it on the other side, but I guarantee you he's going to have to pay something. He's going to have to pay something. And him even trying to fork up $10 million, I know guys are thinking, well, damn, you know, money could get him out of it. He shouldn't have to be paying anything. He shouldn't have to be paying anything. This is the price that men pay when they don't think. You need to think. But with this chick, it's definitely a shakedown. talking about, well, he approached me in the gym and, you know, I didn't want to and this. And then when I got there, he invited me inside the house and, you know, I got led upstairs. He just didn't say anything to me and we started the relationship that way. He assaulted me on this date and then he assaulted me on this date and it continued to happen. Why did you continue to see him? 25,000 each cheek. Remember, it's clear as day that this is a shakedown. It's clear as day. But Shannon needs to be held accountable as a man. Women cannot do anything that you don't allow them to do. Why weren't you meeting this chick in the hotel? Sending her off as she goes, bringing her inside your house, needing her here, needing her to be here when you need her here. For what? For what? You're the whole show. She needs to be begging to get up under you. And a woman that's begging to be up under you, I don't see her telling you, yo, I need 25,000 each cheek. It's kind of like, I'm grateful for the time I get to spend with you and what you'll actually do for me when you feel like doing it for me. Don't get played out here, bro. This is what happens when guys want to trick and simp. Best believe he was paying something. Best believe he was paying something. Now you got older women out here. Well, you should have just dealt with a woman your own age. And nah, it ain't even about that. Because see, when you deal with a woman your own age, they're going to take you to the cleaners anyway. If you do something that they don't like, it's not really about that. It's about being smart. You got to be smart with the women that you choose to deal with. All right. Most dudes are thinking, I'm going to just stay single out here and not deal with nobody. I mean, you have that option too. But if you want to date, you have to date women, right? That are not looking to make it a big fuss with you. They're willing to cooperate. If you pay attention to the phone calls, this woman wasn't willing to cooperate to the fact that he's got to jump out of character, or he feels that he needs to jump out of character and tell her that he's going to put his hands on her. Sounded pretty serious too. So these are just allegations. Hope Shannon comes out on the other side of this. But men need to be held accountable, bro, because there's too many men out here. You know, it's a woman's fault and this, that, and the third and blah, blah. And they're focusing on the part that it's a shakedown. No, what you need to focus on is the part that even with all of that money, he wasn't smart enough to navigate, right? And decode women's games and how they operate. It's kind of like, nah, I'm that dude and I'm untouchable. See, when you think that you're that dude and you're untouchable, best believe you could be touched. So I just wanted to give my take on this, man, because this is actually ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. Men out here can't control themselves when they actually get in the presence of a woman that they actually like or that they're infatuated with. Bro, you got to understand that these chicks are for everybody, bro. The only chick that's trying to be up under you is going to prove it to you. Any chick that's coming around and saying things like, put baby gravy in me. Oh, you could have your way with me. You could do whatever you want. It's not a good look. And Shannon even said something, too, that was really interesting. To me, at least. He told her, I want to do things to you that's going to make no guy ever want you ever again. You don't have to say all that. You just go about your business and do whatever you do with the chick. Why would you say that? Something wrong there, bro. Something wrong there. Something really wrong there. So just remember, don't act this way. Don't act thirsty. Don't trick and simp. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but this is the results of tricking and simping and not being smart enough to understand who you are in a situation. When your confidence ain't really up there like that, it's fake confidence. You're pretending to be something you're not, because you will always understand that I am the better one in this situation. And when you view it that way, you're not looking to chase behind a woman and tell her how you're going to do this and do that. You could care less. One's here today, one's here tomorrow. That's how it goes. And guys, protect yourself out here. If you just started a business, you're getting to a bag. You might not have $100 million or about to be getting $100 million deal, but you got your things right for yourself, bro. You got your life ahead of you and you're actually making things happen. Do not fall victim to a Jezebel, bro, because it ain't a good look. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.